Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Warzone Season 3 premiere. Um, so today, well, let's get into it. So yeah, today is Season 3 starting in about 2 hours, and let's get into it because there's already been some leaks already out there. So I'm sure you've already seen it. If you haven't, spoiler alert. You probably have by the time you even get to see this video on the algorithm and such. But anyway. We have 2 hours left until the premiere of this new map that everybody's been talking about, right? So, um, spoiler alert, like I said. So the reason I said new map is because technically it's not a new map. It's a flashback map of Verdansk back in 1984 or 86, something like that. I forget. So basically, that's what we're getting. We're not getting a new map. We're getting just the same thing, and a lot of the locations, at least from what I've seen, three major point of interest areas have been transformed completely. Like Quarry is now a salt mine. So it's before they actually got into there and started mining it. Um, and there is a place nearby called Array. I forget what it was or what it will be in the future, but it's pretty interesting. And then there is, I forgot, there's a couple of like areas where you notice pretty big differences, and there's areas where it's just basically like an old version of the same thing. So a lot of people don't, they're kind of disappointed by it, and they're not very they're not happy with the map essentially, or the update. But I do believe that there is a new map coming. Just putting everything together, it makes sense. I just don't think we're gonna have it. Okay, so hear me out. I'm gonna save this for later. But I definitely think that we're gonna get a new map eventually. I just don't think we're gonna get it yet. I'm actually starting to think we might not even get it at all within these series of this season, whatever you want to call it. I believe when they come out with the next Modern Warfare game, the new one, that is when we're gonna get a new map for Warzone, which I don't know how long that wait's gonna be. To be honest with you, might be at the end of this year for all we know, and might only have 3 seasons. I have no idea. I don't know what they're really planning to do, but what I do know is that regardless, they destroyed Verdansk, right? So in my first video of Rebirth, this title sequence right here that you see right now, it used to say 15 minutes before the destruction. Now it's saying the night before the destruction. So I'm sorry, it used to say 15 minutes after the destruction, and you could see it in the distance out here when I turn to the west. So you'd be able to see Verdansk out here, and you'd see the whole explosion, the nuclear explosion and stuff. But now it's actually taking us back a day. So I'm not sure how they're planning to take us back completely and everything, but what I do know is that at 12 o'clock, within a couple of, oh, that is loud. Yeah, but within a couple of hours, we're gonna find out what happens on this new map. Sorry, I'm gonna silence those noises for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna find out like how we get to flashback in the first place. That's what I'm interested in. And like I was saying, regardless if you think about it in present day time, Verdansk has been blown up regardless. So once we return to present day, which is more like modern warfare setting, I believe we're gonna find a new map eventually. We're gonna figure out something, but there's a lot of speculation of what's going to happen. Will Rebirth Island be eventually nuked up as well in that present day? Who knows? Because if you really think about it, like when you go into prison right now in this map at nighttime, and it is in present day, even though it's like a day before the nuke happened, even when it was 15 minutes after the nuke happened, this present day map that we've been playing, this prison, look, if you look in here, this used to be blown up. There used to be a strike in here when we used to play the map. So were we playing the map in the past in a moment where it was blown up before, or were we playing in the future once it's blown up? Another thing was this location that is a point of interest that they've pointed out on their Twitter. If you go there, this used to, or if you're familiar with the map, that's security. These are the green tents, and then if you go up here, that's the area that is now control center in this present day. But in the map we used to play, whether it was in the future of present day or in the past of present day, that part of the map used to just be like a construction area and used to have walls and it was basically under construction. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm turning the sounds back on. But we definitely are gonna get back to this point. I think it's present day future at some point, and then carry the story on with the new map. I'm hoping once everything gets nuked up. I don't know, but let's just go ahead and check it out. This is a day before. There's not too many differences, like I said. The biggest difference is you can't see Verdansk out in the distance because the nuke strike has not happened yet. Another thing that I noticed was at Control Center, I finally got the call, and it basically tells you a lot of the stuff that the Twitter was, what they were putting out on Twitter, which was like activation required, you know, a lot of those little like ominous messages that they were putting out. That's basically all, that is basically all you get in the phone call, but I'm gonna see if I can get it recorded now. Oh my goodness, why are they being so annoying right now? Okay. Sorry guys, I cannot help you right now. I'm doing a tour.
Going this way.
Let me see. I'll try to help you in a moment. And just show them the phone. Alright. Oh,
be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
Upstairs. This is the control room, by the way. Or control center. This is the new area. So, if you remember, all this was just like walls. It was empty. And it was barely half built. Like, probably that part wasn't built yet. But, this is what it is now. This is the present day for sure. If you watch the first Rebirth video, you can barely see it. My body and head is kind of covering it, but essentially, it what's this?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh, the phone's right there actually. So I'll stay over here.
Found a vendor. Get you supplies. More armor right here.
I totally forgot what I was saying.
More armor right here.
Okay.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Anyway. So I was trying to get that phone, see if it rang, so I could pick it up, but it hasn't. I was talking about the control center and how we're basically not getting a new map. I don't know, but yeah, basically this is all I kind of wanted to show you. I wanted to see if I can get that phone to ring. It's not really telling us much, but. Oh, that's what I was telling you. So, my bad. So, if you take a look at my first video of Rebirth at nighttime, when it was 15 minutes after the destruction, it had a little location, timestamp, all that stuff, and the date or the year it showed was actually 2021. So, this is just the day before. So, technically, this this timeline that I'm in right now in this map on Rebirth Island at nighttime is in present day. We're in 2021 right here. And what kind of trips me out is that the guns look really old school, even though it's supposed to be present day. You would think the guns look more modern, but look at this gun. It looks so old school. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping and I'm mistaking the look of them. There's people that have loadouts and they look more modern because those are more modern guns. But there's this weird like collision going on. Like the weapons are old, but the timeline is new. So something's going on with these timelines. I'm hoping it'll get explained in about like less than 2 hours now. So at 12 p.m. noon we're gonna find out. So make sure you tune in around that time. A little after that, I'm going to be posting the video, but if you want to watch it live, I'll be streaming it at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. Tune in at Hippie Scientist on Twitch. So again, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to go ahead and actually jump into this game so my team doesn't hate me. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time.